All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. All right, this is the brother Rawchaa from GMS Los Angeles, coming back with another video in the spirit. And what I want to go into is the Lord. He's putting a distinction between the true teachers and the false teachers. Okay. And the ones of of our people that's in the spirit, that's in the correct spirit, knows that, and the way a false teacher is, if a guy calls himself an Israelite, he's professing himself to be a prophet, a servant of YAHAWASHI, a prophet of the nation of Israel. If he's saying anything that the world is saying, you already know that's a red flag, because what is this world saying right now? The main thing right now is this Vanessa, this whole Vanessa situation. And if you got a guy out there that calls himself an Israelite, a prophet, and he's telling our people to submit, and take that Vanessa. If you're in the correct spirit, you're gonna know, okay, that's a red flag. This guy ain't right. Because a true prophet of the Lord, pursuing Jeremiah 28:8, is supposed to prophesy against this place. We're supposed to prophesy against Babylon the Great, okay, aka America. We're supposed to prophesy against this place, okay. So if you got a guy out there saying, telling our people to submit to and fully give in to this to the system, you should red bell should go off, a red flag should pop in your mind and say, man, this guy ain't right, because you don't see the apostles and elders and brothers on down, the heads of all the other GMS camps, and brothers that teach like Great Millstone. You don't see brothers saying that, man. You don't see the apostles saying that. So off top, when somebody says something that the world is saying, to do, that should, for the ones that truly understand, that's a red flag. But the ones that are blinded, they're not going to get it. And we understand that it's going to be more Israelites that are going to be destroyed than that will be saved. But that's the point. The Lord, he's making a difference. He's putting a distinction, okay, between the true teachers and the false teachers. And as the days come and go, it's going to get clearer and clearer and clearer that who are the false teachers and who are the true teachers. Okay? And it's getting clearer and clearer that Great Millstone, starting with apostles and elders on down, are the true teachers, man. And that's through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH by YAHAWASHI. Okay? So I got some scriptures lined up on this topic, and I pray this be edifying to you sincere brothers and you few sincere sisters that watch. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it. This is the first scripture is Isaiah 8:20, and this has been coming out a lot lately. All right, it says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So if they're not speaking according to this word, to this doctrine that they have been taught, okay, it is written, some will not endure sound doctrine. They will, give heed to these seducing spirits. And a lot of these guys out here, these Israelites, are giving heed to these seducing spirits, bringing in damnable heresies, man, saying that the mark of the beast is sleeping with white women. John 3:16. John the Baptist wasn't in the truth. You can have sex with your wife on the Sabbath, your woman on the Sabbath. All these damnable heresies these false prophets out here, these false teachers are bringing out. But yet the Lord has the true teachers out there breaking down the scriptures, breaking down the prophecies, bringing out the prophecies. A lot of these different Israelite camps, they don't even go into prophecy. They're not even warning our people of the MOTB. Okay, they're not telling. A lot of them aren't telling our people not, don't take the Vanessa. Okay. A lot of these Israelite camps have alternative motives, man. They have their own agenda. They're not serving YAHAWASHI in truth and sincerity. It's all an agenda behind everything that they do. From their gimmick to the way they teach, their cadence, everything, man. It's all about serving their own belly. All right, I'm going to read it again. It says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. And right, ain't no light in these false teachers. Okay? A lot of them, they just monkeys. They like parrots. Monkey see, monkey do. They don't have their own mind. They don't even have the initiative to go out and search what their teachers have taught them. They don't study. A lot of them just take face value, of what's being told to them. They don't look these things up to see if these things be true. They're not really they don't really study and search out these things. All they do is just hear and repeat. And the scriptures speak about that. It says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent looketh well to his going. And here at Great Millstone, we're taught to be prudent. We're taught to look up things, search out things, search out the scriptures, man. Look up words, the meaning of words. Dig. These other camps, they don't do that, man. They don't encourage their congregation to do these things. That's why a lot of them are simple, man. Bear me 1 second. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And see, that's what these false teachers do. They play on the emotions of these people. They speak nothing but smooth things. Okay? That's why they come with all these gimmicks. That's why they got to come with these gimmicks, because they don't know the truth. Okay, they can't go into the scriptures. Because this truth is not solemn to these guys. They don't treat the truth, as something as being solemn. They look at this thing as a hustle. Okay, as fame and fortune. They look at this thing as being a hip hop star, a celebrity. That's why they come with all these worldly ass gimmicks. It ain't about that, man. It ain't about being a fucking rapper. Okay? Or a fucking radio personality. This truth ain't about that, man. Alright, it's not about being a tough guy. That's people that act like that. Those people are insecure, immature, man, fucking child, man. This thing is deadly serious. And a lot of our people that know they Israelites, a lot of our people, they really don't understand the seriousness of this truth, man. All right, it says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. And that's all our people want to hear, is smooth things. That's why you got individuals coming out saying, why can't the camps get along? That's a smooth thing. All the camps ain't gonna get along, man. If you got a guy that's teaching lies, all right, he's not teaching this truth the correct way. We ain't gonna unify with a guy like that, man. If you got a problem with that, then the Lord's gonna destroy you. Period. The Lord ain't fucking playing no fucking games with you tribes, man. All right. Ain't no unity if you got a guy over here teaching one thing, you got us over here teaching another thing, man. You see, and that's the problem with you Jakes, man. That's why I said you don't understand the seriousness of this thing, man. This to you, this is just church. This is a Baptist church to a lot of y'all, man. But this ain't no damn Baptist church. All right, it says, this is Isaiah 30:10. It says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. And you want to hear lies. Well, we ain't going to tell you lies. We're going to tell you the truth. Regardless of how you feel, man. Regardless, whether you hate us or you love us, we're going to tell you the truth. Because we're commanded to. Okay? It's not about being popular. The prophets were never popular. Okay? Our people were murdered the prophets, man. Prophets were murdered for simply telling the truth, man. And that's the attitude of the majority of the Israelites today. Our people hate truth. They hate this truth, man. They hate when the prophets come out and speak the word of YAHAWASHI. They want to hear the words of the world. Okay? That's why they listen to these other Israelite camps that are worldly friendly. Well, we're not worldly friendly, man. Here at Great Millstone, with Star Wars Apostles and Elders on down, we're not worldly friendly. Okay? Like I said earlier in Jeremiah 28:8, the prophets of old prophesied against many kingdoms. They prophesied against it. They didn't prophesy for it. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 56:10. All right, it says, his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. You see? They're all ignorant. They're all dumb dogs. You're supposed to be barking. A dog is supposed to warn his master of the robbers. It's supposed to be a watch, a guard. But these guys, they're dumb dogs. They're sitting there watching the robber break into the house. And they're not barking. They're simply not barking, man. Which is what they're supposed to do. All right, it says, his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. Right, that's why I said this thing is like a hustle to them. That's why they have them gimmicks. It's a way, it's a hustle. You know, like Jake said in the world, fake it till you make it. Yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain and from his quarter. And that's what it's all about to these guys. You know, what they can gain carnally, not spiritually, carnally. You know, whether it's some praise from men or some money, you know, they got the love from the women, you know. They want that worldly praise. It's not about sincerely serving YAHAWASHI. It's all about that worldly ass lust, man. Being that the HNIC, head nigga in charge. They want to be like we always say in camp, like that Tupac from Above the Rim spirit. I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the motherfucking man. I'm the one. You know, and that's what it's all about to a lot of these individuals that call themselves Israelites. You know, but see, these guys, they don't go into the bitterness of this truth. They don't go into the tribulations, the hell that we got to deal with, the great tribulation, Jacob's trouble. They don't go into things like that because they too busy doing the gimmicks of this world because they love this world. All right, it says, yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain and from his quarter. And that's what it's all about to a lot of these individuals. It's all about what they can gain. You know, like I said, whether it be money, you know, praise of the world or these people in the world. You know, these unbelievers. That's why they do these worldly ass gimmicks. You see, that's why they teach all this nonsense, because they don't want to be ostracized. They don't want to be looked down upon. They don't want to suffer for YAHAWASHI. You know, they wanted the easy way. They want to skip to Malu into the kingdom of heaven. Well, that ain't how you get into the kingdom of heaven. The scripture, it says that in the Acts, man. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick before I get the next scripture. Slacky, bear me for 1 second. This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. You see, it says through much tribulation. And it says must. Okay, that's a must. So if these guys ain't talking about the tribulation, these guys ain't fucking right, man. Like I said, if the world's telling people to get the Vanessa, which we all know what the Vanessa is, and it shows you how bad it is that we are speaking code and shit. We are speaking code, you know, and we all know what we speaking about. We got to speak in code because they'll take our videos down. Because why? Because we're speaking the truth, man. You know? So if a guy's saying what the world is saying, that guy ain't fucking right. He ain't right, man. And the ones that teach like him ain't right. How the hell can you sit there and tell our people, mimic what the world, mimic the very words that the world's telling our people to do, man? How the hell can you call yourself a prophet of the Lord and you saying that you basically giving our people the same message of the fucking world, man? And Slakia, you know, I'm very passionate. I'm passionate right now, man. Sometimes the truth comes out like this, man. You know? Because this thing is serious, man. This ain't no fucking joke, man. This ain't about fucking rap battles and shit, man. This ain't no fucking music video. This ain't the hip-hop world, man. This ain't Hollywood. A lot of you jakes coming into this truth, man, you not coming in the right spirit, man. And that's why this has to come out this way, man. To let you know, this thing ain't no joke. All right, this is I'm gonna go back to this is Acts 14:22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. You see? And see, that's a topic a lot of these other camps stray away from, man. That tribulation. They want to give you the sweet, and this truth is sweet. It's a sweet side and it's a bitter side. You know, it's a balance in this thing. Everything ain't always peaches and cream. Everything ain't always sweet, man. There's bitterness to this. And that great bitterness is coming, man. And we all gonna be tried, man. Every last one of us. First and foremost, myself. We all gonna be tried, man. You know? Ain't gonna be no jokes then. Ain't gonna be no laughing. Ain't gonna be no partying. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. The times that we coming into. You know? It said the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. We coming into some serious, this is some crucial time. This is a time that cannot be compared to any other time, man. All right, this is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. This is our reasonable service, man. The Lord's not asking us to do anything that's unreasonable. Okay? Going out there on the highways and byways, week in, week out, consistently, year in, year out, no matter the weather, no matter the season, is reasonable. Okay? Doing videos on the regular, daily, to the best of our ability is reasonable. Okay? Teaching the correct doctrine, the right way, the MOTB, the chip, you okay? Telling our people not to take the Vanessa, so on and so forth, is reasonable. That's our reasonable service. Okay? Not being politically correct, PC, if you will. Okay? Being worldly friendly. That's not acceptable unto the Most High, man. Because ain't nothing in the scriptures tell us to be PC. Okay? The Lord told us to set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, man. And that's what we're supposed to do, man. Prophesy against this place. All right, it says, this back in Romans 12:2, it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Right, and that's what we're supposed to do. Okay? We're not supposed to be conformed to this world. Okay? We're not supposed to be taking on the philosophies of this world. Okay? We're not supposed to be mimicking the phrases of this world. Okay? Telling our people what the world telling our people to do. We supposed to be renewed in our mind, man. Right? And it says, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. And that's what we're supposed to do, man. And going out there on the highways and byways is acceptable to the Most High week in, week out, year in, year out. No matter the season. That's acceptable. All right? Doing these shows on the daily is acceptable. Okay? Being humble, making ourselves a no reputation is acceptable. Okay? Not trying to make a name for ourselves, not trying to, receive vainglory. Or teaching out of strife and envying. Okay? We supposed to be sincere about this thing. Because at the end of the day, every man has to work out his own salvation. Okay? Just because you're in a certain group, don't necessarily mean just because you're in that group that guarantees deliverance. Every man has to work out his own salvation. Every man has his own personal relationship with YAHAWASHI. And every man's going to be held accountable for his own works. So you can't hide behind a label. You can't hide behind an alphabet. You can't hide behind a group. You can't hide behind a group of men. Okay? It all is going to boil down to our own individual works at the end of the day. Okay? All right, this is Romans chapter 16, verse 17. It says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine." And this division is going to teachings. Okay? So if you got a guy out there, somebody out there that's teaching contrary to what we've been taught by our elders and apostles and elders on down, we have to mark that man, which that word mark in the Greek is skapeo, meaning basically to keep an eye on for those individuals, man. To mark them, to let the congregation know, to let the believers know, hey, don't follow those guys. Those guys, they're not right. They're not teaching this thing the right way. They're teaching lies. They're coming with all these gimmicks. They're not really leading the people the correct way. You see? And that's why certain videos come out about certain individuals, okay? And a lot of people take it as it's a personal thing. It's really not personal, If you're not teaching, no matter who you are, hell, Great GMS, the Apostle of Great Millstone, and elders on down, rebuke brothers in Great Millstone. Hell, brothers within the camp rebuke each other if we going off or we doing something we ain't supposed to be doing. We all get rebuked and corrected. You see, and it's no different with any of these other camps. But the thing is, a lot of our people take this thing as personal because a lot of our people, they don't. It's not about pleasing YAHAWASHI. It's about pleasing their damn flesh, man. And you gotta realize, like the Apostle Qadash is to say, the biggest enemy in this truth is ourselves, man. That's what the main battle is against ourselves, man. You see, but a lot of, guys that don't have that mindset, they don't examine themselves, and that's why they fall into all these lusts, these desires of the flesh, because they're not checking themselves, man. And we supposed to check ourselves daily. All right, it says, for this is Romans 16 and 18. It says, "For they that are such serve not our Lord YAHAWASHI, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple." You see? So the hearts, the minds of the simple are deceived by these fair speeches, these fair words. That's why a lot of these people out there, they like to throw out them $1 million words and shit. You know, they like to throw out all the words, and what happens? The simple, the ones that don't know better, they get mesmerized by it. You know, they get wooed by it. Not even realizing, you know, these people, by these words, they'll lead you down the path of destruction. You know, and you people out there that get caught up in that, you can't say you were not warned, man. You've been warned ample times about these different camps, man. But see, a lot of y'all rather go along and get along, man, and that's gonna lead to a lot of people being destroyed, man. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. If you know somebody's doing wrong, you're supposed to separate yourself from them. Don't the scriptures say, follow not a multitude to do evil? Don't the scriptures say that? But see, the scriptures go out the window, though, with a lot of individuals, man. Especially when it comes to when they're benefiting from certain people, benefiting for certain situations, that those being bribed, wherever the case may be, you know, they turn a blind eye to wickedness, man. And that's evil in itself, to turn a blind eye from wickedness. You see, this thing ain't no joke, man. And we getting down to the wire. All right, I'm going to get one more scripture and I'm going to close it out. Slack, yeah. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Start at 13. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High. So number one is the conclusion of the whole matter is the fear of the Heavenly Father. All right. And keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. Okay. And that's the reason why we're in this condition right now. That's why we went into captivity. For not fearing the Most High. For not keeping his commandments. Okay. This is the very reason why, you know, the Lord allowed these other nations to have rule over us. He allowed these other nations to abuse us. Okay? This is a punishment. Primarily Esau, the so-called white man, have rule over us. But these other nations as well too. You know, because we were rebellious and disobedient until YAHAWASHI, so that was our punishment. But now we're in that time where the Lord's getting ready to lift that punishment, and He's doing that by setting us up, bringing us back into this truth. You know, He got the prophets out there now. You know, the truth is finally coming out on, why we're in these conditions. Why we went into slavery. Okay, why we're so downtrodden, so oppressed here. The truth is coming out. You see, but see, the Lord is only going to come back for a small number. Even though eventually 2/3 of our people they're gonna be okay in the kingdom. But for now, they're gonna have to suffer. They're gonna have to suffer those judgments that the Lord has in store for them on this side. All right, this is back in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." You see. And that's why I said earlier, every man is going to be judged according to his own works, individually speaking. So it don't matter what group you in. The Lord is going to judge you according to your own works, what you do. Okay? And a lot of our people got that herd mentality. Okay, since I'm a part of this group, I'm good. No. You gotta prove your own self to the Lord, man. This thing ain't about. That's what I said. This ain't the hip hop industry. This ain't no gang. You know what you do. You know, for on your own personal walk. You know, as far as you individually serving YAHAWASHI, that's what you do. You know, and that's why I said, you know, when that time comes, well, we all gonna be tried. You know, and if somebody's doing evil, you should separate yourself from them, man. Okay, fuck what others gonna think. Fuck the opinions of others, man. Fuck how they gonna look at you. You know, if somebody ain't right, they ain't right, and that's what it's all about. The hell, what's the purpose? What's the point of pleasing somebody when they wicked? When they doing something they ain't right? We supposed to separate ourselves from individuals like that. Now, granted, none of us are perfect, but the scriptures say we're supposed to strive for perfection. Okay? You know? We're supposed to reprove those things, man. Not fucking go along and get along. We're supposed to reprove those things, man. Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show the Lord's people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Not speaking these smooth ass words, coming these worldly ass gimmicks. You know? But like I said earlier, the Lord's putting a distinction between the true teachers and the false teachers, man. It's getting more evident who's teaching the truth, man. You know? You got it's coming out, man. You got Israelites out there telling our people to get the Vanessa. You got Israelites, they already didn't took the Vanessa, man. You know? And that's what the world is telling people to do. So these guys ain't right. If you're in the right spirit, if you have the eyes to see. You know, because a lot of our people, they don't have the eyes to see. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a whole praise to YAHAWASHI, man, for giving brothers the eyes to see, man. Because a lot of our people are being deceived, man. A lot of our people, the majority of our people are deceived by this man, man. They deceived by the lies and deceit of Esau, man. They deceived by it, man. And this is truly a privilege, man, to even to have this understanding, this foresight, man. Because there's so many Israelites out there that don't have this, man. So this is humbling. Just to be able to understand this, you know, and have that fear of YAHAWASHI. You know, and that's what it's all about. It's all about fearing the Lord and obeying his word, man, which is the conclusion of the whole matter. You know? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I hope this was edifying to you brothers out there, you brothers and you few sisters that watch. So with that, I'm going to close it out. I'm going to give all glory and praise to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Rawchaa Qadash, the monsters, apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Honest and salutations to hopeful lake, pushes word, truth, sincerity. Shalom.